Most people think their financial ceiling is created by skill, education, or effort. Those things matter. But there is another ceiling that is harder to see: the economic circle around you. The people you speak with every week, the problems they normalize, the risks they avoid, and the income levels they consider realistic quietly shape what you believe is possible. Your environment does not just give you opinions, it trains your nervous system. If everyone around you treats a $2,000 investment as reckless, your body starts to feel danger before your brain can evaluate the opportunity. If nobody around you negotiates salary, builds assets, or sells services, those moves feel strange, even when they are logical. Every economic circle has a baseline. In one room, saving $100 feels like a major win. In another room, people casually discuss a $10,000 client, a new hire, or a cash flow issue. Neither room is morally better, but each room stretches your expectations differently. If you stay only where your current level is the average, your future will usually look like a slightly improved version of your present.
Social proof is one of the strongest financial drugs in the world. You can read 10 books about entrepreneurship and still hesitate. But if a normal person near you closes a $5,000 client, raises prices, or buys their first rental property, your belief changes faster than theory ever could. The brain thinks, if they can do it, maybe I can do it too. Start with a practical audit. Write down the 10 people you interact with most, not the people you admire online, the people who actually influence your mood, decisions, and standards. Next to each name, ask, do conversations with this person expand my thinking, keep me stable, or pull me backward? This is not about judging people. It is about understanding your inputs. Sort your circle into 3 zones. The comfort circle gives emotional safety, but may not challenge your standards. The growth circle is made of people who are building, learning, and improving. The proof circle includes people already living at the level you want to normalize. Your goal is not to abandon comfort. Your goal is to stop letting comfort be your only financial reference point. Sometimes the hardest part is emotional. You may feel guilty for wanting more than the people around you. You may fear being seen as arrogant. But staying small to make others comfortable is not loyalty. It is self-abandonment. You can love people without letting their fear become your financial strategy. You do not need dramatic exits. Most people do not need a public announcement or a painful confrontation. They need distance from certain inputs. Reduce how often you discuss money with people who panic at every risk. Reduce how often you explain your goals to people committed to misunderstanding them. Protect the signal without creating unnecessary war. One of the fastest practical pivots is buying access to better conversations. This does not mean wasting money on expensive masterminds you cannot afford. It can be a $49 workshop, a local founder meetup, a paid community, an industry event, or a small online cohort. The point is to put your brain near people who treat your next level as normal. Try a 30-day proximity challenge. Every day, take one small action that moves you closer to a higher standard environment. Send one thoughtful message. Ask one better question. Attend one call. Comment with insight instead of flattery. Share your work publicly. Follow up with someone serious. 30 days of this can change your opportunity flow more than 30 days of silent consuming. Every economic room has its own language. If you want to enter a higher level room, learn the words they use. Not to sound impressive, but to think accurately. Employees discuss salary. Freelancers discuss rates. Operators discuss margins. Investors discuss risk-adjusted returns. Builders discuss leverage, distribution, retention, and cash flow. Vocabulary changes what you can notice. A practical sign that your circle is changing is the quality of your questions. Instead of only asking, "Can I afford it?" ask, "What return would justify this?" Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "How can I test this with limited downside?" Instead of asking, who am I to do this? Ask, what evidence do I need to earn the next step?
Do not depend on one person or one group for all guidance. Build a personal board of directors. You need peers who are also building. You need someone ahead of you. You need someone technical. You need someone emotionally grounded. You need someone who understands money, not just motivation. Different problems require different rooms. Here is a real-world test. Bring an offer into 2 different rooms. In the wrong room, people may only say, that is too expensive. In the right room, people ask sharper questions. Who is the buyer? What pain does it solve? What proof do you have? What is the guarantee? Can you charge $1,000 if the outcome is strong? Better rooms do not just encourage you, they refine you. Higher-level circles do not simply take more risk, they calibrate risk better. They separate blind risk from measured risk. Blind risk is quitting with no runway, buying hype, or using debt to impress strangers. Measured risk is testing a small offer, keeping 6 months of expenses, getting feedback from someone experienced, and using data before scaling.
Income levels behave like gravity. A $40,000 circle has one set of assumptions. An $80,000 circle has another. A $150,000 circle has another. A $300,000 circle has another. The jump is not only about working harder, it is about changing problems. At each level, people solve different problems, use different tools, and tolerate different levels of responsibility. The pivot is simple, but it requires courage. First, audit who shapes your normal. Second, reduce exposure to inputs that shrink your ambition. Third, enter rooms where your next goal is ordinary. Fourth, contribute before you ask. Bring notes, insights, introductions, effort, or results. The fastest way to belong in a better room is to become useful there. Many people enter better rooms with an extraction mindset. They want leads, advice, shortcuts, or validation. But strong circles protect their energy. If you want access, become valuable. Summarize a call, share a useful resource, make a thoughtful introduction, show progress after receiving advice. Contribution is the social currency of serious environments. Once your standard rises, protect it. Your old environment may still pull on you. Old habits will invite you back. Old conversations will make growth feel strange. That is normal. Keep building proof. Keep your calendar close to people who move. Keep your goals visible. A new circle becomes powerful only when you stay long enough for it to become normal. Your economic circle does not decide your destiny, but it does influence your default. If your current room keeps shrinking your vision, do not hate the room. Outgrow it with respect. Find better conversations, build proof, become useful, and step into environments where the future you want is not fantasy, but Tuesday morning.